sad.
I'm not happy about it. The Great and Mighty Was.
The Wazerator. Na 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 na.
Buenos días, señor. How much for your wife? I want to buy your wife.
And your kids too.
How much for your children?
Na 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 na.
I'm smoking brownie over here, I think.
Oh my God! I'm gonna call you Hunter.
I know, right? Sarah, Jeremy. Zombie Nation's in the house. Uh-oh. Now, the dog picked a really bad time to want to come back in.
Come back.
She's gonna claw the molding off the door.
I know,
man.
you said that was okay. The other day you made a point of
Yes.
saying, I love my dogs more than I love my door.
Oh, good morning, boys and girls. My name is Tim. I'm your truth slinger, and we already have a busy chat this morning. Welcome to It's Morning again. That's Jen over there, also known a.k.a. as the hippie chick. It's
Yay.
just a ray of sunshine over there. So, how
I'm
are you?
almost out of gummies.
Almost out of gummies and like weed. So, yeah, if it'd be a good time to remind you that
This program was made possible by contributions
Get away
from
from my
viewers
popcorn.
like you. Thank you.
that's right. And this program is partially fueled by tetrahydrocannabinol.
Oh,
That's right.
fancy.
Also known as THC, marijuana, cannabis, weed,
And popcorn.
and popcorn. I can make you popcorn, man. Popcorn's easy. Weed takes about 6 months to make.
Yeah.
It takes a minute.
Doesn't do well here.
No, we had a bumper crop, man. One year we had plants that were like 7 foot tall and
Oh my
2
God.
pounds each. But that was like the one year where the angels were singing and
Yeah.
everything happened right. Good morning, IW. And so no, every time I got something else going on, like this project, I don't pay as much attention to certain things out there as I need to. So anyway, our plants they're only about that tall. They're about that big around. So they'll make like probably quarter pound each, and we got like a dozen of them. So we get about 3 pounds weed, which will last us about 3 weeks.
Yeah. We
yeah.
go through a lot.
Yeah.
For about at least 2 ounces a week.
Yeah, something like that. Yes. So anyway, 2 ounces a week. So what? That's half a pound. So I need about 6 pounds. So I grow about half of what I need in a year. So anyway, but we do live in Maine, and we
The
we
weather's
know
really
some
weird
we
up
know
here.
some people,
We do know some people.
and I think we score some wholesale
Yep.
stuff, man,
Yep.
in the
Well, half of that
$100
is
an
the oil.
OZ range, which is pretty good. Yeah, but then the guy, why did he block us? We gotta call him through this phone.
Yeah, we had a contact who was selling us stuff that I used to make oil. And it was, gosh, what was he charging us? Like 20 or 50 bucks?
50 bucks an
50
ounce.
bucks an ounce, yeah. Because I go through, it takes a lot of mass to create the oil.
Yeah, man, I'm sure
It's
that
magical.
I'm sure there's
stuff.
some cheese out there that costs more than 50 bucks an ounce, man. So that's pretty cheap. So
Yeah.
yeah, we like the cannabis, right? So anyway, we got to figure out what to do next. What to cannibalize around here next, man. Do we need the kitchen counter, the butcher block? Maybe we could just sell it
If we get granite.
and throw if we get granite.
I want
Okay.
granite.
Anybody got any granite out there laying around? Just pop it in the mailbox. I'll give you my PO box. So, all right, what's going on? All right, there we go. So yeah, we had a great Spaces last night. Last night was a lot of fun. Yeah, I remember it. And I was only rude to one troll, and he totally deserved it. Yeah, he went nuts, man. He's like, when you start typing in all caps with no spaces and you're saying the same thing over and over again, I'm considering you that you're bombing my chat.
Troll.
Yeah, troll. So, ba-boom. I just clicked on this little thing right over here. Look, see this? See this? Look. See this little triangle right there?
Oh,
Add to block list in Restream chat. Oh, boom. Restream chat has a block list. So I did that last night.
oh, cool.
And
Very cool.
yeah, it was very cool. And the ever-present Rob is always watching over us. And he was moderating the chat. And he was a great co-host. He was awesome. We talked about communism last night. Did you know that they what you missed most of last night was that they read in the 45 points of the Communist Party into the congressional record back in 1963, year I was born.
Yeah.
We've read it. You've read it before. We read it before, but last night we read it again. And I think all but 2 or 3 are completely done. You know, take over the education systems, blah, 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 be teaching socialism, da-da-da-da-da. So check.
Right.
Okay, and then on down the line
Oh
of
my
all the
God,
things.
seriously?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like what? Hang on. No, you lay down. Lay down. Lay down. I'm not fooling with you today. Jesus.
She keeps
In
wanting
out,
to go
in out, in
outside.
out. What the hell is going on with her all of a sudden? Just that yesterday and today she started to do it.
Jeez.
She's in heat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Mama
she's
wants
feeling
to go out and play.
restless.
She wants to go out and play. So, but yeah, the Spaces was excellent, and we called it Outlaw Radio. And Rob is a maniac over there on AI logo generation.
Oh, he's amazing.
Holy
What a talent.
crap,
So many
guys!
talented people.
Yeah. Well, motivated people, excited people, like people that are just excited to do something. It's like, man, I got no idea where this project is going next. All I know is it's still called the Truth Slinger Project. I'm still here. You're still here.
I'm here.
And, you know, we just keep throwing ideas out there and trying
We're
things.
Sober.
Huh?
We're sober.
Well, yeah, sober. Now I'm a free radical.
Oh, shit.
So, but yeah, I mean, you know, now I'm vibrating at like maximum, you know, frequency. And people are vibing to it, man. It's like, it's cool. It's like, it's exciting. It's like the other day, you know, what I like about Rob is he goes, when I had that crash last week, and that's kind of what it was, because it was a combination of factors. And not minimizing the drinking, but there was a lot of pressure, and we were trying to move it too fast, and the whole thing was like exploding, and then there was a lot of new people pulling in a lot of different directions.
You're minimizing the drinking.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
knew you were gonna say that.
So, yeah, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
don't wanna.
Go ahead. Okay.
I don't wanna.
Fine.
No, but I mean, you know, this last week we kind of calmed down a little bit, and sort of, I'm not quite sure where it's gonna go, but Rob said, "Man, you need to make it fun again," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? You're right. I mean, because that's how I got through 2 years of it, having fun,
Yep.
right?"
Yep.
And so eventually somebody said, "Hey, he looks like he's having fun. I'm having fun watching him have fun. And then, the rest is history, right? So now we just get together every morning and have fun together, right? So, yeah. But I love the Spaces. I love it. It's got a late night radio feel. I like it. We're going to call it Outlaw Radio. And so it is badass. Right? Definitely badass. So let me see about starting to move in the direction of providing you more entertainment than you currently are having it right now.
I'm still trying to wake up.
Oh, man, I'm not awake at all.
This time of year, it's so cool out. It's like perfect sleeping weather.
Yeah. All right, so check this out, man. Rob,
Oh man, he's great.
Rob had a spaz attack last night. Let me see. Go over to the studio mode. Here we go. There you go. All right, so now check this out. Boom.
Oh,
All right. So
All right,
check out these
now what are you
logos,
doing?
man. And apparently this is, I don't think Rob is sitting there with an airbrush.
no, he's AI.
Especially, yeah, he's using the AI.
Cat.
And is she going to settle right in there? She's
I
just
don't
interested
know,
in
but
your
the-
popcorn, man.
I know. All right, go on, get.
These animals, they just pretend to love you.
I know they really just want the food.
Yeah, they just want that food.
I
Even-
shoot her in the head.
Even when you're in bed in the morning, you wake up and they're like, "You're awake. I'm hungry."
I gotta pee.
That's really all it.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, or
I'm
I gotta
hungry.
pee,
Let's play.
which is a reasonable
my
reason
ass.
to. Oh, they can scratch their ass all they want as long as I'm sleeping.
Sorry.
So look at this one. Look
Yay, Buff.
at this one. See the hat on the mic? I like that one. That's pretty cool. Cacti. This one's kind of cool. I like the.
Distill it.
Huh?
Buff is asking about cannabis. He says we love cannabis, and then he said distill it.
Distillate. Yeah. What we do here is make marijuana oil, and basically it's infused olive oil.
Yep.
So you cook it, decarboxylate it,
And
soak it, put it in the
helps.
Ninja.
It helps the tremors.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So
It's, out of all the medication I take and everything, that's by far the one thing that if I had to get rid of anything else, anyway.
I like these. I like these different feels, the different retro feels,
I do
and this
too.
combination of the whole, like, what is it that?
The 50s
Yeah,
diner.
the 50s. What are the drive-in thing?
Yep, diner. Rollerblading, roller skating.
Yep, this one's pretty slick too. I like this one.
Yeah.
It looks like something you'd have on your car,
Yeah.
like a logo plane on a
Like
car.
board.
Yeah, but like not.
I like the one above it. I like the fire, and I like the old timey mic.
Yeah, they're all good.
Yep.
I think I'm going to use them
Super
interchangeably.
talented.
I think I'm going to remove the
especially like
backgrounds.
that one.
Do you? And then
No,
here's my
That
favorite.
one. Yeah. Just in case you start to get a big head, don't.
Yeah,
forget.
right. That's why he sent me. I'm like, dude, are you implying something? Are you saying
Little.
my ego might be a little out of check? My head is a little too large. Yeah, I admit I felt like this a couple of mornings. A couple of shows we did after drinking the night before. might even finish a beer in the morning, right? Whatever's
Oh,
left over. And
That's
yeah, nothing like drinking the bottom of a can from yesterday. It's like, oh, there's a little more. So classy, man. So yeah. Anyway, all right. So enough of looking at my ugly mug. Let's go look at my ugly mug over here, right? Okay, hang on. Oh, lordy mode. All right, here we go. There. So that's the page, and that's the tip button, and that's the link tree where you can find us everywhere, follow us everywhere, because that's good to
Back
do.
off.
It's good for you.
Go on.
It's kind of like eating oatmeal, right? All right, so what are we doing here? Where'd the bookmark thing go? Am I crazy or the bookmark's gone?
What?
It is. It's gone. It's not there. See it? It's not there.
Make your screen big. There. It's the second one from the top.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Tim, they didn't do away with bookmarks just to
Oh, this is
screw with
cool.
you. Isn't that neat? I thought you'd like that.
Check this out, man. This is very cool. Definitely like this. Japanese do have it rocking, man. They got it going on with the whole feng shui and gardening, right? They got the gardens going on, man. If you need to go meditate someplace, I would always suggest a Japanese garden. You can't go wrong, right? Shit, listen to that, man. Can you imagine open your window, man, when you're sleeping and hear that water running?
Oh, yeah.
The only problem is I'd have to get up like, well, you all right?
Popcorn.
Oh, you need a Heimlich?
Not now.
We had something like this when we were in Gatlinburg. Remember when the river was right
Yeah.
next to us and the trout were in
Yep.
the, and we slept with the doors open and we heard
It was
the
awesome.
heard the river flowing.
Yep.
The only problem is
I
when
wouldn't
you
call that a river.
okay,
It was like a creek,
right.
maybe.
So quit stepping on my joke. It's about my old man joke about having to get up 6 times at night and pee. I was trying to get that out 3 times. But
Really?
yeah. But you're like stomping all over me this morning. What the hell? So anyway, aside from the whole peeing thing,
You sound
I
like
like
a
it.
Democrat.
I think it's. I'm gonna take that mic, unplug, and throw it out the window. That's what I'm gonna do.
You apparently had something to say.
Go ahead, just go ahead, carry the show. You seem to be doing so good before. No, you seem to want to
Nope.
take over. Just run with it. Just go. It can be the Jen and Tim show. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's give it a try. I'll take your lead. Okay, go. Never mind. I won't put us all through this discomfort now. All right. Got to put these women back in their place every once in a while. Isn't that right? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, what did we just do? Is this a Darwin Award?
Give it to Parker, let him do it. Look. I'm scared.
You're scared.
If you
Do it.
Did she just tase
Give it to
herself?
Parker, let
Yeah.
him do it.
Oh, it's got the flashlight on it.
You're
Oh.
scared.
If you-
Do it.
See, your eyes went crossed.
Yeah.
Her
I didn't-
eyes went crossed when.
This is like at college, isn't it?
Probably. Yeah.
All right, that was fun. Okay, that was good. So, all right, so this
If
is
I'm in second,
wow. So this shit is crazy. Yesterday we were talking about this assassination attempt.
Yeah.
This is nuts. We live, I mean, every day. It's like dystopian squared now. I mean, not but 5 minutes after the assassination attempt, we got the Krasenstein brothers going, no, they're just, people are shooting at each other outside the golf course. He had nothing to do with him. Right?
What?
And then Alex DeWitt literally saying, when is the Trump campaign going to get it? When are they going to tone down the rhetoric so people stop shooting at him?
And then Lester Holt.
And Lester Holt going, well, let's hone in on the major news, which
January
is the
6th.
bomb threats and the January 6th. It's like, what the fuck is the matter with you people? It's like, look at the monkey. Look over here. Look,
Right.
look over here. Don't look at us trying to kill him and failing miserably. Now, we found out more about whatever the guy's name is, douchebag.
Ryan Routh.
Routh. Yeah. Avid Ukraine supporter.
Yep.
And
Fighter.
a frequent small dollar donator to the Democrat Party.
Yep. Donated 20 times.
20 times.
In 2020.
Right. Did he
Act
Trump
Blue.
donate anything to the Bushes or the Trumps or the Republicans or the GOP?
Nope.
I don't think so. Nope. No. So this one, they can't hang this one on us, but they're going to try. And the insanity of watching them try
Yeah.
is just unbelievable. It's literally that thing where they say, what? The tree didn't fall down in the forest. You didn't hear shit,
Morning, Jeff.
right? Morning,
Yep.
Jeff. So, yeah, so anyway, we talked about this stuff last night in the Spaces. It's just crazy, all of it. It's all insane.
So, quick question for you, real quick. So, it seems like a lot of the questions that you were asking, it doesn't seem to address the actual issues in the. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. No. I'm just asking, because there's an increase in crime in the area. It seems like there's a lot more of a problem here. The questions almost seemed like you were trying to turn him into a victim. Do not touch me.
Wow.
The guy in red is the guy that wrote this.
Yeah.
Nick
So
Sorter.
what he's doing is he is confronting MSNBC reporter here in Springfield, Ohio, right? Who's on TV with Lester Holt. This is what we were just talking about, blaming President Trump for his own assassination attempt. And she tried to have him arrested. These people are so fucking disgusting that they're saying that Donald Trump is fomenting the very violence that he's being subjected to.
Yep.
When every day these sons of bitches get up and say Donald Trump is an existential threat to democracy.
Hitler.
He's like Hitler. Literally Hitler.
These people.
Right?
Oh,
and then
God.
go and blame Donald Trump for this.
November can't come quick enough.
No, it can't. Right?
Jeez.
This is
So,
nuts.
quick question for you, real quick. So, it seems like a lot of the questions that you were asking, it doesn't seem to address the actual issues in the. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. No. I'm just asking, because there's an increase in crime in the area. It seems like there's a lot more of a problem here. The questions almost seemed like you were trying to turn him into a victim. Do not touch me.
Back up.
Do not touch me.
Dude, back up.
Back up. Do not.
Back up.
Dude,
Back
get
up.
the fuck off of me now.
Back up. Back up. It ain't gotta be like that. Just back up.
You do not fucking touch me, okay?
Back up. Back up.
You back up, bro, right now.
Ain't what it gotta be.
Wow. That was Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Question
God.
for you, real quick. So, it seems like a lot of the
Yeah.
questions that you were
Yeah,
asking.
look
it
at her.
doesn't seem to,
Right there. There
address
she goes. Okay. We got a hostile in the house. We got a whoop, run away. Right?
Send in the bodyguard.
Yep, send in the bodyguard. Get rid of the guy that's actually reporting truth of what's going on right now. Absolutely ridiculous. It's disgusting. These people are nothing but fucking Marxist, lying
Fucker.
pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Okay? And they're an arm of the current authoritarian government. They do not hold anyone's feet to the fire. They are actively involved with propaganda. Okay? Propaganda.
Yep.
So let's watch this. Let's watch Lester Holt blaming. Is this here? Yeah. Let's listen to this real quick. This douchebag.
Yeah.
Today's apparent assassination attempt comes amid increasingly fierce rhetoric on the campaign trail itself. Mr. Trump, his running mate J.D. Vance continue to make baseless claims about Haitian immigrants in Ohio.
What?
I see.
Wow. So they just tied the two together.
Yep.
Asshole.
Yep. Because of the crazy shit that he's saying, which is triggering bomb threats in Springfield, Ohio. The increased rhetoric. This guy's forehead just keeps getting larger.
It's
Creepy
it's-
as shit.
Yeah, it's like Chuck Schumer's.
Oh,
but not as bad.
God, he is. You're right. He's the black Chuck Schumer.
This weekend, there were new bomb threats in that town. Our Maggie Vespa is in Columbus, Ohio, with more.
No, we're not in Florida where the shooting occurred.
Right.
No, we're not there.
We're in Ohio.
We're in Ohio talking about the bomb threats, okay, which is probably a bunch of shit anyway. If you believe that bomb threat was any more than a Juicy Smollett, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're a fool. All of those bomb threats are called in by lefties,
Yep.
okay?
We don't do that.
The Haitians are calling into the cops and 911 and Uber drivers saying, they surrounded
surrounded me.
Oh, killing me,
Escape.
killing me. Okay? They get it. They
They know.
understand the game. They understand the FBI's in town with a billboard that says, in Creole, send in your hate crime tips.
And someone sent in $18 million, the governor or I don't know who, but they sent in a whole bunch of money.
Right. So these sons of bitches, okay, blame Donald Trump for his own second assassination attempt, and actually third.
Lester, simply put, Springfield, Ohio has been inundated by threats over the last several days, closing government buildings, schools, hospitals. Today, effectively closing a local university campus after administrators said someone threatened a mass shooting targeting Haitians. This in light of officials say.
I'm sorry.
I don't buy it.
I'm sorry. How many Haitians are attending university? That they shut the university down because someone threatened a mass shooting against Haitians. Fuck all you people. You're lying.
Yeah.
You're lying. You want to talk about making up the dogs and cats thing? Oh. I bet you there's way better odds that they are munching on femurs of kittens than they are right-wing crazy people issuing bomb threats in Springfield, Ohio. Bunch of jack. Garbage. Nonsense. BS. But yeah, that's the world we live in, man. They're trying to take out your president and blame it on him and J.D. Vance and us. Disgusting. Now, this is an interesting story, and you continue to hear this all the time, and people will pawn it off and say, well, it's Sean Hannity. But this is who Donald Trump is. This is Donald Trump's character.
That's what we want to know. How is he doing if you spoke to him?
Well, you really want to know the truth, Arthel? He goes, well, there's more details because I did hear, and Steve Witkoff was very clear. The first thing the president did when he got back to the clubhouse was make sure that everybody else was okay. He didn't see his golf partner with him. Where's Steve? Where's Steve? Where's Steve? And then Steve says, I'm right here. He got in maybe a few minutes behind the president. The Secret Service was able to get everybody to safety. Everybody else was taken off the golf course. Then when the president found out everybody was safe and nobody had been harmed, I guess in typical fight fashion, Trump said to Steve, and then he related to me, I really wanted to finish the hole. I was even, and I had a birdie putt.
That's what.
Yep. But his concern for others is something that always shines out. And it's always there, and it's real. Good morning, Colette. So Colette says that they're shutting down because the Haitians are chasing people around with machetes.
Oh.
I have some video of it, she says. Yeah, but see, that can't be the narrative. Because right now, it's blowing up. And it's happening at a very, very inconvenient time, right? It's happening right before the election. It's popping off. And so what you're seeing is a spin machine kicking in like I have never seen before. We are on spin cycle. You understand? We're like, whee! I've never seen anything like it. Have you? I mean, just the blatant, like, gas. I mean, I hate the term. I do. I'm starting to get tired of it, gaslighting. But what else do you call it? Right? The censorship. Don't believe your lying eyes. Don't believe the residents of Springfield who are saying what they're saying that we see on the YouTube. No. The land of the internets and the interwebs is all just mystical and full of disinformation and misinformation. It's artificial intelligence that generated that cat on the grill. Shut the F up, man. Come on now. Right? We all know that these people are uncivilized and you brought in a population. You brought in and increased the population from like 58,000 to like virtually 80,000 people. 1 out of every 4 people is Haitian. They don't teach them how to drive. They don't teach them the damn language. They don't do anything except just give them assistance and make them feel superior and remind them they're in a protected class. Oh, how's that going to work out?
There's adults in the schools.
Yeah, you got adult males in the schools with like 10 and 12-year-old girls. What the hell do you think is going to happen? Right? Seriously, man.
Come on, man.
God. But, but this is... It's all by design, but I think that there's blowback and there's I think that it's turning out that there's some inconvenient truth that's coming out that is making it the spin cycle difficult for them to be able to cover all this up with the acceleration that it's happening. And the other thing too is that he should have been dead already. They thought he was going to be dead. Now twice over. You think they're going to be losing their minds before the second phase? 0-2, man. Donald Trump posted 0-2, baby. And by the way, if you don't live near a gas station that has an old lady named Jean, right, who bakes these big sheet brownies and cuts them up and wraps them up in cellophane and sells them for $1.59 a 2-pound square,
Yeah.
then you ain't living, man. Okay? This is breakfast of the gods right here, man. You got to eat this brownie in chunks about that big because it's so
sweet.
So sweet. But yeah, good stuff, man. It's like if we had smell-o-vision,
Oh, jeez.
then it'd be really good, but we don't. We don't live in that we don't live in that age right here. So Jimmy Fallon says, I want to live in an America where the press has more access to the Democrat nominee than the assassins do to the Republican nominee. Yeah, and
I
Rob
like that.
Schneider posted that, right? And he pretty much posted a face. I mean, it's kind of, you got to laugh about it. It's terrifying. It's horrifying. But it's true. What does Kamala stand for?
Kamala.
We saw 2 interviews. The last one, they put him in with like a Bush League ABC Channel 6 from Norwalk, Ohio or some shit like that. To talk to her. And he
You
asked
want
her
to talk
these
about softball.
really simple questions though.
Like,
Can you give me just one or two specifics about what you're going to do with this inflationary mess out there and fix the economy? Just a couple,
right.
right?
I grew up a small girl working in a small town as a prostitute.
And our neighbors were very proud.
They were.
of
They
their
worked every day.
lawn.
They worked. And I was around those people who worked every day. I was there.
That's what we got, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we keep continuing to get on a daily basis. But guys, I don't think it's working. I thought it was working for a while. I was a little worried. I was worried about with the AI mumbo jumbo and the filling in the crowds and the busing the people in and the vapidity. And are they going to be able to just do it? Oh, yeah, they did it with Joe Biden. You know what? It ain't 2020 anymore. And it's not Joe Biden either. And I think that they realized that the last time in 2020 they pulled this shit and they kept a guy in the basement and they didn't really know much about him. And then he went and they screwed up him and her, screwed up the whole country for the last 3.5 years.
Right.
I don't think as many people are going to let him get away with this whole, I'm sorry, what? You just want to stay away from the cameras and not tell us what you want to do? Wait a minute. I don't know if we should do that, right? I think more people are waking up, right? Oh, yeah, kids don't want to have kids, right? And, I get it too, right? But you need to try and tell them, dude, that the command is be fruitful, right? And multiply, right? And raise children and because the only hope of the future generations is their children, that you teach your kids and then your kids teach them and you teach your grandkids, because we're not going to be around forever, man. And so, you know, we can't give up. We just can't give up, man, on all of it. And so I think we just need to continue to live biblically. And right now, specifically, we need to be repenting in sackcloth and ashes. All right, so the Hodge twins said that the Trump shooter was, he posted this from some guy in 1984. The Trump shooter was caught in 2002 with weapons of mass destruction. Oh, yeah.
Automatic.
And got probation. Specifically, what was that weapon of mass destruction? What was it?
A machine gun.
A machine gun.
Automatic, fully automatic.
A fully automatic.
Sounds like so much fun.
Machine gun.
Mm-hmm. So how did he get the gun he's got now?
Oh, and there's no photo available. That's curious.
That's kind of weird.
So the question is he a Fed? Hodge twins think so.
Really?
Hodge twins thinks he's a government operative.
Oh, jeez.
Right?
I think I think Ukraine has something to do with it. With all this
I
money
think that-
laundering and the fact that Trump wants to end the war.
I think we would all be shocked how many people are on the government payroll, how many people are government informants, how many people are operatives, and they're actively involved with steering all of this bullshit, trying to steer our country.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, every time there's a like in 2020, how many FBI do you suppose was infiltrated those Antifa in those riots? You telling me there were no FBI in those crowds?
Absolutely.
Bullshit. Of course there were. Of course there were. Yep. Yeah, that's rough, man. Full Metal Hermit says, about to have a baby in a small ass 1-bedroom apartment in the middle of Portland. Housing's tough to come by. Well, like you say, if you wait till you're ready for kids, you'll never have kids. That's right.
That's true.
That's right, and
Now,
that
is
is
that
very
Portland,
true.
Oregon?
They even said that when when I was young.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hey man, Joe and Jane in the house. Morning, Libbytown. Morning, IW. So yeah, you know, it is tough, right? But I mean, you know, we all had it tough, right? I know my parents had it tough when they were first married.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, it was tough, you know?
Yep.
And so to a certain degree, it's like, is it harder than it used to be? Perhaps. Is it impossible? No. It's not impossible. No. It's just you have to be, you know, more creative. Your parents, when you said that you barely ever got bought Christmas presents. Your
When I
mom
was
made all
little.
this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get you a Barbie, and then she made all the damn
made all
clothes
the Barbie
because
clothes.
you know they gave away the Barbies. They probably still do practically. They damn give the Barbie away. Oh, but you want those clothes, baby?
Accessories.
And the accessories, they're a bitch. They're really expensive. So yeah.
And she made some of my own clothes too.
All right. So what's this? They've been harassing Donald J. Trump for almost a decade now. They've upped the ante to include murder. Multiple times, right?
Oh.
What is now being investigated as a second attempted assassination of former President Trump has been identified. Authorities say his name is Ryan Wesley Roth. He allegedly poked his muzzle of his AK-47 style rifle through a chain link fence as he was hiding in the bushes of former President Trump's golf course in West Palm Beach, Florida. That's when an agent saw it and opened fire. The Trump.
Listen, I don't ever want to hear jack shit about anybody on the left that suffers from TDS about a peaceful transfer of power. I don't want to hear jack shit about 1-6. Not another motherfucking word. You see, President Trump has almost been assassinated once already. Now this. But yet you motherfuckers are pretty fucking quiet in regards to what your side is doing. See, disregard what the intel agencies and what Obama, CIA, and FBI did after Trump came down that escalator and started spying on his ass, preventing a peaceful transfer of power. I find it a little bit ironic how you motherfuckers are quiet about that shit. But I digress. Until you start policing your own fucking side here in regards to the fucked up shit they're fucking doing, then I don't want to hear shit about Trump having a peaceful transfer of power and messing that up.
Yep.
Police your own side, motherfuckers. I said what I said.
Ooh.
And he do
I
say.
said what I said.
He do say. Yeah, so Joe says he's in Blackwater commercials. We saw that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It might even be in here.
This Ruth or Ralph or dirtbag, douchebag. Yeah, there's too many coincidences, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, guys. If we like to watch like cop shows and like not cop shows, but I mean like these murder mysteries and
Like
shit.
48
like
Hours.
48 Hours. We've been watching. She likes to watch
Love
them.
that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and so when I take a nap and stuff, usually sometimes I just lay down for a little bit and I listen, and we love to listen to this stuff. But come on, I mean, at this point, it's like, how many coincidences does it take before it starts to kind of be like, all right, it's no longer a coincidence. It appears that there's something going on right now, and this is not rocket science to figure out, guys. It's just not. So. Yep. Oh, yeah, business as usual. Now we're immune. Apparently just taking out your opponent in an assassination attempt, just not that interesting anymore. Imagine that.
It appears that around 2 o'clock, shots were fired at the golf course, possibly coming from the tree line while former President Trump was playing golf. The Secret Service identified the direction, and the shooter returned fire at that gunman who fled.
Return.
Witnesses were able to provide a description of an individual and a vehicle. We are told that a vehicle that is close to that description has been stopped by Palm Beach County police, possibly in Martin County, just over the line, and that they are holding that individual for the purposes of identification. It appears that around 2 o'clock, shots were fired at the golf course, possibly.
Yeah. It just sort of seems real like, And now on to the weather.
Yeah, right.
Today we expect just a smackling of Trump assassination attempt.
A spattering.
It's just small spattering. It's ridiculous, man. It's infuriating. But see, we talked about this last night. What are we to do? What are we as people, citizens? And I don't necessarily mean you and I, but all of us collectively and then individually. There are certain people out there with certain skill sets. Oh, I don't know, like protection. That know things out there that I don't know about, that can probably do a hell of a lot better job than the Secret Service in protecting the President of the United States, because it appears that the apparatus that is run by the current government and is under the control of people that were hand-selected by the Biden administration, particularly Dr. Jill Biden. Okay? Yeah, that Secret Service, that one that was just recently ran by Kim Cheadle. Yeah, best buds with Dr. Jill. Yeah, I don't think they're trustworthy anymore to take care of the president. I mean, and I'm just saying this, I don't know. It's a gut feeling. Just call it a gut feeling. I don't think they're up to the task of taking care of them. I don't know. I don't know why I get this feeling. I don't know. Just saying.
Country has gone to hell. I probably took a bullet to the head because of the things that they say about me. The American people are damn angry too. I am your retribution. We can't sacrifice our country for the sake of bad vision.
Wow. Man, Dilly meme team. If you guys aren't following, right, the Dilly meme team, then you guys are missing out, man. They're
So talented.
sensational.
They do all this for no money.
And I tell you, man, I got like all teary-eyed and shit. I got hairs on my arms standing up, man. We live in a day and age right now. You know, somebody, we were having the spaces last night. And somebody comes in, just bitchy, whiny. You guys, you're all in an echo chamber, and you're just like every other conservative echo chamber. We're just going on and on and on, and nothing's really gonna ever get done. And you know, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up, get out of here, man. I mean, seriously, if you got something to say, come over. I gave you the link. Come over into this spaces and say it. Tell us how we're doing it all wrong. Enlighten us, man. Come on, I'll invite you up to the table. You can have the microphone. You get 5 minutes, and you can tell us all how we're all stupid and wrong. And the brainstorming we're doing, trying to figure this out and make sense of all this, right? And not only that, this is the most exciting time to be alive. I mean, seriously, guys. We were talking about the fact, yo, you're a fear-monger, and so it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's just going to crank along like usual, just like every day. You're just going to go get your pumpkin spice latte. It's going to be fine. And you're not going to even know what, you know. And I'm like, you're now I'm wondering whether you're paid to come in here and say the shit you're saying. Because we just had 2 assassination attempts in 8 weeks, and you're trying to flip and tell me that we're normal right now? No. No, man. Nothing is freaking normal. And nothing's going to become normal. It's not going to get better because evil is on its final push. And you can say, oh, you're a demagogue all you want. Oh, you're a fearmonger. That's all you're doing is you're trying to scare people. Well, fuck you, man. Be an idiot. Don't be prepared. Go out there and not be mentally prepared, spiritually prepared, and physically prepared for what's about to come. Be an idiot. That's your problem, not ours. Okay? You can call us paranoid if you want, but getting shamed about being a prepper, like that went out the window a few years ago, dude.
Yeah.
Okay? That ain't happening, man. You're not going to do your National Geographic shows and then laugh at me at the end and say, you know, most experts don't believe any of this could happen, so these people are really crazy. Yeah, no. No. That's not going to work here. Okay? So, yeah, like I said, but that being said, we're going to in for dark times. And I guess the reason that I went down that rabbit trail is they're exciting.
Yeah, it is.
They're scary. Yes. They're whatever. Yes. But you know what? When the snowstorm comes in and it's committed and the storm is here and it's coming, we just go, well, it's here.
Hunker
you don't
down.
know what's going to happen. You hunker down.
Yeah.
And there's an excitement about it. Right. And so you need to understand, boys and girls, this is for real, right? The storm is coming. It's here. It's upon us. But I don't know about you, but I love a good thunderstorm, especially when it's full of lightning. I do. I'm very, very, very fond of thunderstorms. And I think this country has been pregnant for a storm for a long time. That's just my opinion, you know. It's just my 2 cents on it. I think we're way overripe. I don't know. Have you, any of you guys feeling the same way? Mm-hmm. I mean, make sure that you leave a comment on the post where this live stream is being fed. And also make sure you like, subscribe, share, bookmark, do all that. Make sure you hit the notifications bell if you're watching us on the YouTube so that you know anytime we do go live, right? And once again, since now number of people here, don't forget.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.
All right. And don't forget, thank you is something you need to hear there as well. Thank you very much. We do appreciate all you people who have helped us out along the way. In all the ways you help us out, by promoting us, by marketing us, telling your friends about us, all those things are really cool things. And yes, around here we do believe in prayers and Jesus Christ. And so if you pray for us, we love that stuff too. I need all the prayers I can get, don't you? Yep, we definitely do. So this is really cool. I don't know if we saw this the other day, but this is cool. This was something that the Gold Star families presented to the real president, Donald Trump.
First off, I'm a veteran of 10 years, and when this happened, it spoke to me in a way that I can't put into words. When I was asked to be a part of this and make this on behalf of the Abbeygate Coalition, I knew I had to do something special. So this knife, one of my best friends is the operator that exterminated al-Baghdadi. And this blade is forged with steel from the door that al-Baghdadi was hiding behind. The black part of the steel in this Sami blade, steel directly from that door. The guard is 18th century wrought iron from a wagon wheel that crossed the U.S. on the Oregon Trail. The handle is white oak from the last known tree that George Washington planted that fell at Mount Vernon at 240 years old.
Wow.
And the backdrop is the actual shirt that the operator wore when he shot al-Baghdadi in the face. It is an absolute honor to present this on behalf of the Abbeygate Coalition.
To Joe Biden. Oh, no, Donald J. Trump. Yeah. Now, mind you, he wasn't president, okay, during the Afghanistan withdrawal. And those people lost their family members.
Yeah.
That was at Abbey Gate.
Yeah.
And are these families honoring the Bidens?
No.
Or Kamala?
No.
No. Mm-hmm.
Kamala.
Why? Because they hate them. Why do they hate them? Because they murdered their kids that didn't even give them the time of day, never mentioned their names,
Right.
never met with them except for that during the time of the dignified return of the remains, which was undignified, completely undignified.
Yeah.
Is it time for my pudding yet? Seriously. Oh, man. I don't know. So here's the guy, Ryan Routh. And isn't it great that we live in a day and age where we have to put in asterisks in the word assassin?
That's stupid.
And we live in a day and age where we have to do, what do they say? The first time I ever heard it, I was losing my mind. You can't say, what is it, the substitute word for suicide?
Oh, dead.
Or
undead. No.
Self-dead. What? I don't even know. I can't say it. The first time, I can't remember what the hell it is. What do they call it? Unalive. Unalived.
Unalive.
Unalive. What the hell? I'm like, the hell is unalive? Why are you saying that? Right? And this was when I was
Jody.
young and naive in the ways of X and the algorithm.
Jody, leave her alone.
But yeah, you can't say certain words because, you can't say murder because it's a violent word. It's a bad word. Murder. It involves someone getting hurt. So, all right, we got to erase that word from the vocabulary, I guess. We can't use that in the public spaces anymore. It's ridiculous. So anyway, this is the guy, after getting arrested, breaking photos. Seems pretty proud of himself, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy, I'm real curious if we're going to find out anything more about him. If he's in FBI custody, I think we're done. I don't think we're going to hear much more. But, so thousands of veterans, and this is what Colette was talking about last night, are volunteering for service, right? And vets, they'd be a little easier to vet because there has to be a vetting process for the vets.
Yep.
To be around the president. Can't just take any vet, right? I mean, what if Vindman wanted to protect? One of the Vindman brothers would want to. Vindman. We'll protect the president. My name is Vindman. God, Vindman. These people, you know, the good part about it is I like the little Dr. Steve Turley in here in the morning, is that there really is a lot of reason to be excited.
Yeah.
We're winning. We're winning. Yeah. They're missing.
And we're going to keep on winning. I mean,
and they're going to keep on missing.
Yep. Oh.
Seriously. Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy. I know. You have to say unalive and stuff, Colette. It's crazy. It's nuts. But that's we're reduced to talking like a bunch of frickin' morons, right? You know, it's like the pronoun thing. You know, they gone to the bathroom.
They
went to the bathroom. We sound like a bunch of idiots because we use these pronouns.
Yep.
Yeah, we used to correct people's grammar when we were young for talking like a moron, but now we're all forced to talk like a bunch of idiots. No, I will not use your pronouns. Screw you. Yeah, this is how Jordan Peterson got in trouble, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully Donald Trump will accept some additional help. So here we go. There he is. What an amazing pause. Who's that? Who is that? Who is that? Who are you, cutie? Where have we seen you before?
BlackRock commercial.
A BlackRock commercial. Oh, yeah. That's 2 for 2, guys. 2 for 2. The first guy was in a BlackRock commercial, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas
At the school. Mm-hmm. Where he's being such a good student. Hey, come on. Come on. Look, I almost got an F in probability and statistics, but it was the last class in my whole physics thing. I had to beg the teacher to let me pass so I could graduate, man. I was like, please, just give me a D. I screwed it up so bad. But I'll tell you one thing. I learned enough about probability and statistics to understand that we are way past anything that is reasonable to assume as being mere coincidence anymore.
Right.
Way past that. Okay. I can't calculate it, but we're up into the, especially with the first assassination attempt, 10 to the 28th power, kind of stuff. Like Jesus fulfilled and all the prophecies he fulfilled, Yeah. Impossible that these things are mere coincidence, right? This guy's in a BlackRock commercial, dudes. Look at this.
Post of the action is to appeal to what leaders? What organization? Post of the action is to appeal to what leaders?
This you're gonna find out that it's tied into all the Ukrainian bullshit too. This guy's heavily tied into the Ukrainian stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they're government operatives, man. They're literally setting off government operatives now against Donald Trump. This is crazy, right? So the entire full weight of the U.S. media, uniparty swamp, tried to cancel Laura Loomer this week, but they couldn't. I don't know why. Because she's self-made, she works for herself, and she has a loyal following. She's earned it hard work, right? So they made her day. And, they can't break her. And it's true. It pisses them off. Now, I think what she said about the White House smelling like curry.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Okay, look, guys.
It's funny.
It was
but it wasn't
funny.
good.
Okay, it was funny. But that's the kind of shit you say somewhere where you're sitting around with the boys, right?
Well,
and
the
you
other
don't
thing-
expect, you just don't say that shit out loud.
Vance's wife is Indian.
Yeah, right. So, so it's kind of insulting in that manner. But you know what? But I do appreciate the fact it's like, okay, look, say what you want. Nobody died, okay? I got drunk the other night last week, and I don't suggest doing it, but, getting on X's and saying stupid shit. But bottom line is I said some stupid shit. Wasn't the end of the world. right? They were just words. Somebody was getting up my ass, and finally it's too much. And I said, look, nobody got hurt. Nobody went off and killed themselves because they were so despondent that the truth slinger, the person they came to know and believe in, fell. And they were so wounded inside, right? Come on, guys. They're just words, right? So she said something that was maybe a little bit classless, maybe slightly kind of a little bit racist. But you know what? There is something that's going on right now, and it's kind of linked to that black fatigue, right? There is a neo-racist thing that's going on that people create. I'm annoyed by modern day people that are involved with this very loud POC movement, right? And it's in my face so much,
commercials,
right, that you just get fatigued of it. And then you go, wow, I have an active dislike for those people, right? Well, does that make me racist?
Well, plus, like, they're forcing them on us.
Right.
They're forcing us to be integrated.
Right,
with
until
the cultures that don't agree with ours.
Right, and look, people are tribal, right? I mean, in general, you know? And, I mean, if all of a sudden, man, the people in Springfield, Ohio said, man, we really, really have a craving for some Haitian food, man. And we want to just really want to help some Haitian people. They'd all got together at their church. They would have imported a few families, set them up in a restaurant,
right,
gave them an apartment and do all that kind of stuff. Fine. Especially if these people love the America and they love the flag and the Constitution and all that, right? Great. Just bring them in. But that's not what's happening here. They're bringing in third world countries, importing them wholesale with their even communist socialist countries, like Angola, I think, is socialist. Yeah, and they're importing the whole ideology. So anyway, this is kind of a rabbit trail, but let's listen to Laura. So is this Mar-a-Lago? Looks like it, isn't it?
Trump International Golf Course.
That's the golf course.
Not Mar-a-Lago.
That's the golf course.
Right.
So what are we looking at? Nothing going on, one cop car. When is this? When was this? Oh, that's 14 hours ago. Well, let's skip a bit.
Investigating what they are calling another attempted assassination of President Donald Trump. We just saw a press conference by the police here and the sheriff of West Palm Beach, and what they revealed is that a suspect has been identified. Their car has been impounded. They have the vehicle tags, and Fox News is now reporting the name of the shooter. They have identified him, well, the attempted shooter, because it looks like Secret Service was able to get to him before he was able to open fire. They're saying that the name of this apprehended suspect is Ryan Routh.
And by the way, the fisheye effect is not very good for Laura Loomer. Just saying. You know, the pronounced
She's had a nose
thing
job.
in the middle right there.
Milo Yiannopoulos says she's the only Jew who's had a nose job and makes her nose look bigger.
And really concerning stuff.
Lost like 80
I just
pounds.
posted.
Did she?
She lost like 80 pounds, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's probably what made her nose look bigger.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And then she overcompensates with windshields. I call those glasses windshields. My wife wears windshields sometimes.
Yeah.
Take a look at my Twitter feed right now. I got the Twitter account of this individual who they're saying is the suspect who tried to assassinate Donald Trump today, 300 yards away from the president and some of his friends while he was on the golf course. You can see behind me, that's the entrance to the golf club here. And obviously the media is now set up here in this tent.
So 400 yards he got, within 400 yards of the President of the United States. 400 stinking yards. Again, a second gunman. You know? That's crazy. Yeah, and we have a perimeter problem again. Oh, coincidence? I'm sorry. We were talking about coincidences and odds and things like that,
Yep.
right? Statistics.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a perimeter problem again. And guess what else happened? Guess what happened? A failure of imagination.
Again.
Yes, because Grandpa Sheriff Joe, or whatever the hell his name is, yuck. You know, yeah, Grandpa Joe said, I imagine next time we'll have a better perimeter. I imagine there won't be a next time.
Oh my God.
I imagine there won't be a next time. Yeah, I don't think Donald Trump should be golfing, to tell you the truth. I don't think he should be out where there are fairways.
Yeah.
With lots of trees. Yeah. And bushes. Yeah. Probably a bad idea from now on. And I know he likes to golf, but come on, man.
50 more days.
Yeah. He can handle it. You know, he needs to set him up one of them driving ranges, you know, with a screen inside Mar-a-Lago there. You know, he can swat
He might
them
already-
balls all day long. Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Man, you missed it. You swap them balls all day long.
Oh.
Swap them balls all day. You're not going to do it, are you?
No. I don't like it.
Fine, I'm taking the rim shot anyway. I earned that rim shot.
That's what.
Oh! Oops, wrong one. I did the fairy dust. I'm sorry. It happens every once in a while. No humpies. Stop with the shenanigans. Hanky pankies. No. All right. Hold on. You're just going to have to carry the show.
Put Dodie out.
Yeah, Dodie's going to go out.
Yeah, leave her in.
Dodie, go outside. I don't care how much you cry. You stay. Dodie out. No. Dodie out. All right. We've just entered 2 weeks of hell.
Mm-hmm.
Because Coco is in heat.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost got the tip of my thumb bit off last time they were in heat. The Thor and Dodie.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty serious about loving on her, and they both want her real bad. Like, so, all right. So what do we got here? This is what happens when you mock Goddess Kamala for her fake black accent and the TikTok mob comes after your career. Whoa. Chad Prather canceled. Unfortunately, Chad's not going to be with us. Oh, they shut him down?
Yeah, they also shut down the movie Am I Racist in different places.
Wow. You know, they're playing those shenanigans. Have you seen the one where they'll play a conservative movie like The Sound of Freedom or some of these other ones?
Mm-hmm.
And then they go, can I have a seat? Da-da-da-da-da, so on and so forth. And then they're like all sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go in there and there's like 6 people sitting in the damn thing.
Right. Yeah, they book all the seats.
They book all the seats. They just X them off.
Or
and
they
say,
turn the
they've been
heat
sold.
on.
Or they turn the, right. They turn the air conditioning off. They turn the air conditioning off
Mhm.
to make it miserable to be there. Or they turn the sound down so nobody can hear. And you
Mhm.
got to keep sending somebody up to turn the fucking sound
Now,
up.
how do we compete with that shit? That's just mean.
Yeah, people
nasty,
getting right. It is
contriving,
Yeah, it is. It's
assholery.
assholery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. Assholery. All right, so let's go back to all the bookmarks. No, you're not going out, honey. Sorry. Oh, we're to top. Okay, what's going on here? All right. Well, there's another question, but let's see what this is.
He's just trying to get in on
Yeah.
that.
Hey, yo, bro. Back over this, bro. Bro, that's what we're doing, bro. They doing the most right now. Hey, yo, bro.
I'm so glad. Not to mention the fact that you do understand that this guy may very well be missing his wallet too.
Right.
Because during
Yeah,
all
right.
that
He was
shuffle,
rubbing up against him.
you rubbed right up against him, right? And the guy's like, "Quit doing what you're doing, homoing up on me, or
Yeah, he
whatever."
might have had his. Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, it's crazy. I would not want to be in public. So this is a good question, and nobody talked about this yesterday in the spaces, and we haven't talked about this. Hey, Rocky, hey, what's going on, buddy? How in the world did this guy know that Trump would be playing hole 5 at about 1:30 at that golf course? It wasn't on the public schedule. Not only that, we have heard that it was sort of a last-minute decision to play golf.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. That would imply a mole.
Yep.
A mole. Hey, buddy. I gotta use my mouse, dude.
Kitty, kitty.
Right, so what is this? What is this?
Oh, Secret Service directors. The acting is on the ground.
Why?
Not on the ground. He's landed.
Oh.
He landed
Okay,
in
all right. I'm like
Miami.
literally looking for this guy laying on the ground. No?
Wow. You're dumb.
Okay.
You dummy.
Should I play that?
No, you don't have to.
Let's look at the cute birds.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a timeline cleanse?
Yep. How sweet.
I bet this is a daily ritual.
Yeah. So sweet.
Yeah, what's crazy is these birds, they like actually live out there in the wild, and that's where they get them from. They put them in cages. It's like I always go, hey, isn't that bird supposed to be in a cage?
Yeah, right.
Right? I mean, no, it's like, no, that's where they get them from.
Right,
Oh, I got it. That was like the people that can't figure out where the food comes from. They don't really know where the food comes from.
Right.
All right. I'm putting her up. You're not going out. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Come here.
Miss Hot to Trot.
Come on. Coco, go to bed. Come here. Coco. No. Come here. Come on. Come on. Go to bed.
She didn't want to go.
She's like, but I want to go out.
She wants to go out. Yeah, she doesn't know what she wants. She's antsy. She's like,
Yeah. And this is very new. This is definitely connected to the heat. And it's really annoying. Because I don't like to get up and go get the door. You see what I'm saying? And she's like every 3, 4, 5 minutes. And we don't have a dog door. And if we put her out there, we're going to have a mounting situation. We're going to have a dog lock. We don't want a dog lock.
God.
So that's not good. Whoops. All right. So where were we? All right. What is this? Whoa. That's a hell of a catch.
That's a hell of
wow.
a catch. Yep.
This Good Samaritan's being called a real-life Spider-Man for scaling a house that was on fire, smashing open a window, and then emerging with a very precious save.
It's a desperate race to save 2 children trapped inside an apartment. You can hear the children's screams. The cop is trying to figure out the situation when a Good Samaritan appears out of nowhere.
Do we have a ladder or anything? No, I don't have a ladder.
Look, he's like Spider-Man. He hops the fence, stands on an air conditioning unit, and rips out the window frame with his bare hand. As smoke billows out, he actually hoists himself into the burning building. Moments later, he reappears with a baby. She's wearing only a diaper.
Give it to me!
The hero citizen actually climbs back inside to find the other kid.
There's a kid in here! There's a kid in here!
He does it again. Another little girl saved.
Wow.
Let me see. Give me the baby. It's okay. It's okay.
The girls, ages 2 and 6, are expected to make a full recovery.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing. Wouldn't that be something? The guy turned out to be Haitian. I don't know. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Wow. Almost twice as many people died as there were babies born in Greece.
Big problem.
That's a dying. That they're going to be gone.
Yeah.
There's going to be no more Greeks left. Like, you know, people don't speak classic Greek anymore, Koine Greek. Literally, it's happened to them again. They're going to disappear from the face of the earth. It's crazy. Yep. But you know what they're going to do? They're just going to import a bunch of people, take it over. Yep. So what do we got here?
It was kind of remarkable how the answers were so similar. And I want folks to just take a listen.
I grew up a middle-class kid. I was raised as a middle-class kid. Focusing on, again, the aspirations and the dreams. I believe in the ambition, the aspirations, the dreams of the American people. I was a career prosecutor for most of my career. I started my career as a prosecutor in creating an opportunity economy where it's about investing in areas that really need a lot of work. I intend to create an opportunity economy. Well, I'm obviously not Joe Biden. Clearly, I am not Joe Biden. That the vast majority of us as Americans have so much more in common than what separates us. We all have so much more in common than what separates us.
Blech. And none of that means anything, by the way. There's absolutely nothing that she said, right? I mean, you know, we need to invest in areas that really need it. No shit. Right? Well, you're not saying anything. And as soon as we heard it, that interview, we were like, the guy said, you know, we heard you talk about it the other day, but can you give us a couple of specifics on how you're going to fix this thing? And she gave the exact same speech that she gave at the debate.
Yep.
Same thing. Right? So, all right, so let's see this. Exposing a hypnotist.
Throwback to when I tricked the hypnotist.
Slowly, gently. Why do we? Hi, I'm Chris. You're doing just fine. If I shook your hand, if I said go to sleep.
Can't say that none of you have. What? Look, his pants are down. Oh my God. Sorry you had to see that. Jeez. But you know, didn't you ever always wanted to do that? I always thought. I always wanted to see if I was susceptible to hypnosis.
Yeah.
I don't think I am. But you know, who knows? We don't know until you are. Apparently, some people are and some people aren't. Anybody out there ever been hypnotized? Hypnotized?
Had you already made up your mind? Did it make a difference?
No, not at all.
Not
Just
at all.
facts. Facts are facts.
You're supporting
Trump. Economics. It's as simple as that.
We asked McDermott about the baseless claims made by Trump during the debate that Haitian migrants are eating cats in Ohio.
Eating cats in Ohio. These people are just like cats in Ohio.
Ohio. McDermott bought in.
There's actually all over the internet that's on it.
Had you already made up your mind? Did it make a difference?
No, not at all.
Yeah, because they trust the internet more than you. Completely. Right? I mean, I know that you guys trust what's going on here. That's why you're here with us in the morning. You know? So, yeah, she's a total puppet, man. She doesn't know anything. Oh, my God. It's that woman, Aisha Presley or whatever. Ayanna Presley scares the shit out of me every time I see her. I don't like bald women. First time in Star Trek 1, they brought this bald chick out. I was like, man, bald is not cool on a woman. It's just not. Bald, it reminds me of the creepy mannequins. Like when I was young, and I used to go, Grandma would take me in Woolworths, and every once in a while they'd be changing the mannequins, and they'd be like, all right, see them in the back room, and they're like, bald. It's not right. It's not right. I used to have nightmares about them freaking things.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
People need to start taking to the streets. This is a dictator.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
Enemies of the state.
This is Marxism, guys. This right now, all you're hearing is the words of Marxism, communism.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
Do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless.
When they go low, we kick them.
How do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
Biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized right up to the right.
I thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
I'd like to punch him in the face. I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
Punch some people in the face!
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
Look as his character is stabbed to death.
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him?
That's it right there.
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
A Missouri state senator is under investigation by the Secret Service after saying she hopes President Trump is assassinated.
I will go and take Trump out tonight. And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd.
These people need to be put in damn jail.
And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
And sadly, the domestic enemies to our voting system and our honoring our Constitution are right at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
They're not going to stop before Election Day in November, and they're not going to stop after Election Day. And that should be, everyone should take note of that on both levels, that this isn't, they're not going to let up, and they should not.
If you think we're rallying now, you ain't seen nothing yet.
There you go. Good time to watch that montage right over again and remind us all what dirtbags these people are. They've been calling for this violence for a long time. All right, here's your Venn diagram.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep, that's what they have in common. Except Donald Trump is dodging bullets and she's dodging interviews. Right? You know, I would make the laugh, but it's not even... It's too accurate.
Yeah, it's not funny.
It's not funny. So, all right. Let's go back in the Wayback Machine. Oh, no. Let's go in the Wayback Machine.
Mark my words. If he wins this nomination, this election, watch what happens. It's a danger. He's a genuine danger to American security. Mark.
Jesus Lord. Okay, check this woman's eyes out.
Oh,
what is
God,
going
she's
on?
on cocaine.
This woman is so high right now.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see the white powder on her nose, man. Seriously, this lady's totally jacked. I don't know if you've seen this.
Bye-bye, Donald Trump! We are turning the page!
Yeah.
52 days and we are turning the page! 52 days and it is bye-bye, Donald Trump! Bye-bye, Donald Trump!
Yeah, nothing wrong with this lady. She's totally like every other Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Yeah. And she's proud of herself, too. And that's the way they are. Right? Is that not the perfect picture of the smug, self-important, elitist bitch that thinks they're just better than you?
Yeah.
Yeah. God, man. And that's one ugly-ass woman. I mean...
They compare her to Hillary.
Wow.
Those eyes were crazy.
Oh, yeah, she's a nutbag. And that's not even the full clip. She went cross-eyed a couple of times. Okay, but she's like psycho. Look at her. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, okay. Democrat Party, there you go. Crazy lady. All right, so what's this?
What?
Uh-oh. Cut off.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, these are the same data.
Hey, stop.
They are part of the
You
problem.
don't accept. You don't accept that they are pleased that he is safe.
I reject everything that comes out of their mendacious mouths. They are absolute liars and hacks who hate America and my former boss and anybody who believes in the idea of making America great again. Yes, they are liars.
So you are saying that the President of the United States, Joe Biden, is lying when he says that he's relieved that Donald Trump is safe?
That man doesn't even know what day of the week it is. He's a senile bag of oatmeal.
Ooh.
Well, I think that's a
are you here to give your opinions?
A very base level of accusation against President Trump.
Are you here to give your opinions or ask your guest questions? I mean, are you a journalist who wants me to answer questions from a position of having worked in the White House? Or are you here to lecture your audience?
I'm asking questions, but I'm not giving you a platform to insult others who are not here to defend themselves.
Then don't invite me on your show. Can you promise me that?
Sebastian Gorka, thank you very much for speaking to us.
Who can handle the truth, can you, lady? You can't handle the truth. Yeah, they can't. He's a steaming bag of demented oatmeal or something. Was that what he said? And she's like,
Oatmeal.
What? How could you, what? How could you question the president who said he's sincerely happy? Because he's not sincere about anything.
Right.
Except he's sincerely tired. He's sincerely confused. But that's about the end of his sincerity, right? Yep, there you go. Same thing. Steve says, my president dodging bullets, your president dodging press conferences.
Yeah.
Right? And then we're back to the beauty of nature, and zappings, and did we see all this other stuff? Yes.
There is more. Keep going.
Yes, there is. We just need to subject these people to the scrollings.
Scrolling and scrolling. Let's make a scrolling song.
I'm starting to get sick.
Can we make a scrolling song?
Seriously, I'm starting to get sick to my stomach.
Scroll your mouse.
What is this? And you know what that color reminds me of?
She's cute. She looks like a cartoon.
She reminds me of a Tootsie Pop. The red ones, the strawberry ones, they were my favorite. You know, the Tootsie Pop with a Tootsie Roll inside. And I could only do how many licks? 1, 2, crunch, 3.
Okay, stop.
3.
Stop.
It is that color, isn't it? Seriously, it's that color. She reminds me of
her head is a Tootsie Roll and her hair is
a
the
Tootsie.
wrapper?
No, she's a Tootsie Pop.
Oh.
She's a Tootsie Pop. All right, so let's see what Tootsie has to say.
I think that's
oh my God, so now people want to unfollow me and people don't like me and now I'm like this huge racist person now because I'm voting for Trump. That is insane, y'all. Do you think I give a damn if you unfollow me because I'm supporting Trump, for speaking facts, for walking with truth, for being on the right side, on the conservative side? Do you think I give a damn about you radical lefts telling me anything about don't want to be my friend anymore? I don't give a damn, because when I first got saved and I decided to follow Jesus, y'all did the same thing. Oh my God, so now people want to unfollow me.
And I'll tell you something right now. People lose their minds. Their heads explode when I say Donald Trump is a Christ figure.
Yeah, they don't like that.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
He is. He is absolutely a Christ figure. And if you don't see that, then you're not looking at things accurately. Now, I'm not saying he's the second coming of the Christ. Don't get it twisted, right? But yes, he is, and this happens often. Okay. But I mean, if you want to talk about, Christ topology, man, just go listen to Jordan Peterson for a while. And this is, he is. He's persecuted and he is a savior figure, But people don't like that when I compare him to Jesus. Sorry. All right. So look at this, man. This is kind of where we live too. This is sort of what my dogs look like. Not quite this silly. The hopping is pretty funny.
Land dolphins.
Yeah, there's no sound. Wait a minute. It would be better with sound. Let's try this again. Hang on a minute. Here we go. There you go. It's way better.
Someone stole a kishka, someone stole a kishka, someone stole a kishka from the butcher shop. Who stole the kishka? Who stole the kishka? Who stole the kishka? Someone call the cop.
All right. So that was fun. It was much better with music. I liked it. Did you like that?
I did.
So, yeah, 2 backpacks containing ceramic tiles. So yeah, I guess it was ceramic tiles. So yeah, they would be expedient body plates, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be very good at deflecting a bullet and stopping a bullet. Yep, turn the tiles to powder and takes a lot of smoke off that bullet. Yep. So what about the Routh guy? Something else. What's this?
Huh?
Man with gun barricades himself inside a business.
This was what happened when this was like 20 years ago when he was arrested with the machine gun. And he was, he was 36 years old. So it was like 22 years ago.
Yeah, so he's been on the radar.
Yep.
He's been on the radar for a while. And he's an asset. He's an asset. In my humble opinion, this is unconfirmed. That's just my opinion. All right, former classmate calling out Taylor Swift. All right, well, let's listen to what she has to say.
Hey Taylor, remember me? No worries, I'm gonna give you a few hints. 1, we went to high school together. And 2, I was the only pregnant girl when we started the school year in 2004. By now, I'm sure you know exactly who I am. No worries. I'm not going to sit here and put you on blast and tell all. Give me a moment and I'll give you the honor of doing that yourself. I just wanted to give you a little update on some of your predictions. No, I didn't give the baby up for adoption. Yes, I raised him. He's actually alive and very well today. He's 19, graduated high school, has already ran his own business, and is actually very successful for a 19-year-old. He even lives on his own. So no, none of your predictions were right. By the way, I now have a master's degree as well, that I rightfully earned. But instead of me telling all, I'm going to let you do the telling now. The mic is in your hands now. Only stipulation is, it's time that you tell the truth. And let people beyond Sumner County know who you really are.
Basically, she's saying that she grew up pro-life.
Taylor Swift did?
Taylor Swift did, yeah. So this turning is not really who she is, I guess, is what she's getting at.
Well, because she's a CIA asset.
Right.
Taylor Swift is a CIA asset. She's in an arranged marriage.
With Travis Kelce.
With Travis Kelce.
Or
all to manipulate public sentiment. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, Lord.
Yes, Nico. Where'd you go? Oh, my God. I'm getting dizzy. Oh, my God. 1,500 views. Yay.
We don't deserve it. We're not worthy. See? We're not worthy. All right. Yeah. So this whole Lester Holt thing was disgusting. We saw that. What is this? Oh, Ryan Ralph. All of
Yeah,
his,
you don't
his
have to.
screenshot, right?
No, I just wanted to save that for posterity.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. Here you go.
Cray cray.
There you go. Let's just hear it from the horse's mouth.
Tell me who you are and why are you here?
I'm 56 from the U.S. From North Carolina originally. So I live in Hawaii now. So flew all the way from Hawaii here. So the question as far as why I'm here, to me, you know, a lot of the other conflicts are gray, but this conflict is definitely black and white. This is about good versus evil. This is a storybook, you know, any movie we've ever watched. This is definitely evil against good. I mean, we're battling a situation here where, you know, the Ukrainians and the rest of the world are caring and kind and generous and unselfish and take care of one another. And it's just a matter of, you know, we need to stand up for that. That is the most important thing in the world, is just to show human beings that we're kind and we're caring and that we take care of one another and that the world is united so that we feed each other and make sure that, you know, we all move forward as one collective whole unit. So, you know, we feel the pain of one country's failure and their conflicts, and we enjoy the successes of other countries that are doing good, and we all work together. And for some reason, Russia does not grasp this concept that we're all one unit, and we have to get along and work together and be normal human beings. This is 2022. We have to work together. It seems asinine that we have
to work together. So I'm going to come here and fight in this war and recruit people to fight in this war.
A leader in a country that does not understand the concept of being unselfish and being generous and being kind and just the basic moral values that are required by human beings these days.
So we can tell what kind of moral values this guy has. So, wow. So Cernovich says DeSantis has the power to deputize. Eric Prince and 100 men must be in Florida immediately with full police powers to protect Trump and J.D. Vance. You know, I think security needs to get done that's more than being done now. It's Abby something, right? Abby normal. I think we need to start doing things that are Abby normal, right? So, what is this? Inside job, you know. Yeah, I think that there's clearly an inside job. There's no way anybody would have known. I mean, come on, you're going to lay in wait in a bush? Could be there for days.
Right. How did he know?
Yeah, how did he know? How did he know? Now, the quartering last night, that's what it was. I couldn't remember last night who it was that said this. That there's a reason the Trump assassin was taken alive. Mark my words. Now, I don't know what your opinion is on that. Like I said, you know, leave a comment. Very important. And like and bookmark, that helps too. Helps the algorithm bring more people in here so we can talk, chat. But, you know, I don't know why he would be saying this. I can't figure it out, right? Why in the world, what is he intimating here? I don't understand what the purpose of would be leaving him alive. My thought was immediately they're going to Epstein him, right? So my thought was exactly the opposite. So I find this to be a curious post. I don't know what you make out of it. I find it to be a little bit odd. So, all right. So here's Alex Jones. Let's listen to him rant for a minute. Oh, this is July 13th.
The deep state already tried to kill him and failed on July 13th of this year, just 40-something days ago. And 2 days after it happened, I came out and said, the deep state is going to try again, and they're going to try to frame Iran. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you that we're not in normal times. World War III, nuclear war is this close. They just fired 5 shots at Trump and hit him in the side of the head. And the media's like, oh, big deal, he survived an assassination attempt. And now they've tried to kill him with a gun. They're going to try to poison him. So Trump, inside circle, listen to me. And I know you've listened before. You've had the Secret Service call me. I've briefed them on stuff. Listen to me. They're going to try to poison him now. This blew up in their face. They failed. They fired 5 shots. They killed 2 people. This means the New World Order is going for broke. But definitely the globalists are scared right now. And in closing, don't you agree they're going to try to kill Trump even more now?
Yeah, he's in the biggest threat. I mean, he needs more protection than he's ever had because right now it's basically guaranteed, like you said, that he's going to win because more people are coming on board. So he needs to be protected maximum.
All right, folks.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
I'll just stop. Put your hand down. You have to pay. Okay, you get certain point you got to pay. It's pay to play. He's right more often than he's not. Okay, Alex Jones, right? I might remind you of that. He's running about 98%, I'd say. I mean, he got predicted 9/11, you know?
Yeah.
You can say what you want about the Sandy Hook thing, but... So, yeah, Charlie Kirk posted, Sean Hannity was interviewing, Eric Trump, and he said, how many more lives does my father have? He's right. But we got to keep praying for our president, right? So Ryan Roth's a piece of shit. Okay. Breaking. Okay. All of this we know. You missed. Okay. I think I'm done. Yep. The spaces took it out of me, man. Just might cut it just a tad short today. So we're in unprecedented times, guys. It's not so Mookie Fester out there. Mm-hmm. And, again, this would be a good time to suggest that if you don't have a saving relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ, you might want to look into it. Because we're not going to get to God on our own through our works. We're going to fall miserably short. That's the truth. That's the reality. And there is a place called hell, but you don't have to go there. And not to mention the fact that's just way better, man. I mean, the quality of my life is way better than compared to when I wasn't walking with him. So, and you don't know when you're going to go there. And we're not guaranteed tomorrow. We're not guaranteed the next heartbeat, right? And we all know that when sometimes we wake up in the middle of the night, and we go to the bathroom, and we can't fall back asleep. And we know that someday it's just going to be done. It's going to be over. So one way or another, Jesus is coming back, or you going to Jesus. And that's the truth. So I would be remiss if not warning you about that and telling you that he is a brother that sticks closer than any other. And he's my friend. And he can be yours. So anyway, enough of that. So that's it for the day, I guess. Man, we really appreciate all the different people that are here. What did I do? Yeah, I got it here.
Oh, no.
I see Full Metal Hermit. I see Waz. I see Buff Buckeye Guy. And I see Colette.
Real Talk.
Real Talk. And IW was in the house today. Libby Town.
Full Metal Hermit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a lot of people here today.
Buff,
it was a good
Jeremy,
crew. Zombie
Waz.
Nation in the house.
Zombie Nation's going to be at the drive-in.
Yeah. Oh, Zombie
Libby
Nation's coming to the
Town,
drive-in.
Libby Town.
Yeah. I see all of you. It was good to have you in the house today. So we enjoyed you very much, as usual. And I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I was feeling a little rough this morning, but not that kind of old rough. New rough.
Oh, yeah.
Just like stayed awake doing the spaces
Not the
rough.
kind that vomiting is.
Yep. Party on, guys, man. We're not worthy. We are not worthy. We're not worthy of your love and support, but we're glad we have it.
Yep.
We enjoy you very much. And so if they try and kill Donald Trump again today, we'll come back on live.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
And even if they don't, we might.
We might.
Never
Who knows
know.
what might happen, because every day is a new day and it gets crazier and the left continues to go more insane. And it's just the way it is. So anyway, it helps when we all get together and try and make sense of it all together, because I know I don't want to be in a vacuum anymore, and I don't think any of us can figure this all out on our own. So anyway, thanks for being here. Seriously, we enjoy you. We're going to go get some breakfast and then do some other stuff, man.
Yay.
Got other things to do.
Weed.
Love you.
Weed.
can't afford the weed. Bye.